Hey guys, Fran here with question to be here with you once again and answer some of your questions. So candles, oils, anything you can imagine. Hey guys, Fran here with question and answer Friday. Yay, yay. And it is Black Friday. So I'm really excited. As you guys see, I got on my camo because our spiritual store has Black Friday discounts. I'll leave the link in the bottom for you guys, but I'm telling you, it is like going into battle when you go into Black Friday. I know you guys know that, but I am really, really thankful to be here with you once again and answer some of your questions. So I'm not going to take up a lot of your time this week because I know many of you are probably tired from Black Friday shopping or Thanksgiving. I hope you guys had a great and fabulous Thanksgiving. I did. I spent it with friends and family, which always makes me very, very, very happy. But I am tired too, y'all. Like, it is a lot preparing food and getting yourself together, you know, having your family over, different energies, and then you have to cleanse all those energies when everybody leaves. So I am going to jump into this and I'm going to answer 3 questions this week. 3 questions that I get asked a lot, and let's just jump into it. So the first question I get asked a lot is about the new moon and the full moon, and what does that mean and how does it all work in the spiritual realm? So I grew up in the Native American culture as well as the African American culture, the spiritual culture, and the Christian culture. So I have a very, very diverse spiritual background, and if you follow me on my other social medias, you will see me blog and talk about the full moon and the new moon and doing your rituals around those moons. And a lot of people are like, I don't understand the difference between the full moon and the new moon. I don't understand why, you know, one is release and one is to draw in. So I just wanted to touch base about that a little bit. So the moon carries a different energy than, let's just say, the sun. So the moon carries an energy of change. It also carries an energy and a vibration of releasing. So depending on the moon cycle, you can use that moon to enhance, to aid in getting rid of things or drawing in and attracting things that you want. So the new moon is great for newness, for bringing new things into your life, for planting new seeds around creation and intentions. So the energy of the new moon carries the vibration of newness, of new things, new beginnings, new awakenings, spiritual awakenings, just new. Just so think of everything new when you think of the new moon. And that would be a good time to write your petitions out to God and to the universe and ask for those things that you really want to be brought into your life, into your current situation. Now, I'm going to tell you that the new moon and the full moon carry very, very powerful energies, energetic vibrations that are dynamic. And with these cycles, when you are working with the moon cycles and doing things around the new moon and the full moon, you have to be very, very careful, because what you ask for will manifest. And it will come really quickly depending on the desires and the faith that you have in what you are doing. Some people light a candle and they write out their petition and they burn it. Some people write out their petitions and they put them in books or put them in envelopes and they symbolically mail them to the universe, mail them to God. Some people do a whole full moon ritual around it, or a new moon ritual. They burn incense, they actually spend time in the silence, they create their petitions, they do lights, and they do offerings of some sort. So maybe if it's love that you're trying to call into your life, you would do the offering of a red candle. So there's lots of ways to work with the moon. The full moon is a time for release and letting go. So it's a time to cut detachments and cords to things that you don't want in your life anymore, things that are not serving, things that you are tired of, things that just don't work for you anymore. It's a great time to do that with the full moon energy. So if you want to know more information about that, I will put a link down below to my blog post, and you can actually go and read up on the difference between the full moon and the new moon. But a lot of people hear me talk about that, and I get a lot of questions about it because they really don't understand it. But energetically, just remember that the moon in different cycles holds different energies and different vibrational frequencies. This is a video that I could talk about forever. It's part of my heritage. It's part of what I've learned growing up. And it's just really, really interesting. And it's a very, very powerful time if you use that time right. One thing I do want to tell you is that from the time that the moon changes cycles, so whether it's a full moon or a new moon, you have 72 hours to do whatever ritual you choose, whether that's just writing your petition down, praying and asking, and you can do this anytime. The thing of it is that the moon just holds a different vibrational frequency. So that's that answer. All right, so the second question that I got was about the angels and my connection with the angels and why I love the angels so much. And here's the thing, a lot of people have this notion, this kind of preconceived notion that, you know, angels are these fat babies and they sit up in heaven and they are just to help God out and we should have nothing to do with the angels, and, you know, they're so far above us that we just shouldn't even be able to even think or talk to our angels or anything like that. And I am going to tell you that that is absolutely incorrect. The angels are the eyes, the ears, the hands, the feet of God. They are the messengers of God. In any text that you can read about the angels, in anything that you can read about the angels, you will read that they are the helpers of God. And we all have been given an angel to assist us and to help us, a guardian angel that we come into this physical existence with that stays with you no matter what. But here's what a lot of people don't get, is that we have access to legions and legions of angels, and they are amazing. They are the bomb. Angels have never come in a physical sense, so they've never been physical. So a lot of people would like to say, well, my mom was my angel, or my aunt's my angel, and absolutely, absolutely. However, the angels that I am talking about that come and communicate with us and guide us and assist us in our physical life have never been physical beings. They were created by God to assist. So if you are a Bible girl, like I'm a Bible girl, if you are a Bible girl or a guy, you notice that in the Bible, whenever a message was sent, the message was sent from God through the angels. Well, those angels still exist, and they are still helping us this day, right now, this day and this age. I love my angels. I ask my angels to assist me and guide me in everything. When I'm helping my clients, whether it be with love, business, whether it's in their personal lives, I always ask my angels to come and give me information so that I can better help those people that are coming to me. So when I'm serving as that bridge, connecting the physical and the spiritual, I always ask my angels to help me. Now, I get a lot of questions about, do you pray to the angels? And no, I don't pray to the angels. I pray to God. God sends the angels. So you just have to kind of know what it's all about, and then you can best understand it. So I always tell people, I can tell you about the angels from my point of view. I can tell you about the relationship that I have with my angels, but the best way for you to understand is to have a relationship with your angels yourself. Ask your angels to come and talk to you. Ask your angels to come and help you. You will be amazed at the doors that your angels can open for you. You would be amazed. I know that a lot of people are familiar with the parking lot angels, right? Like, angels, please help me find the parking spot. You can go around that parking spot 50 times and not find a close parking spot. But when you say, angels, can you help me find a parking spot? you will notice that you'll go around and there'll be a spot there that was not there before. That's how the angels work. They are dynamic and they're good for so much. If you include them and ask them to come into your life and help you, again, you will be amazed at what they can do for you and how they can help you. Also, did you know that there are angels for every zodiac sign? So for those of you that are into astrology, there are angels for every zodiac sign. There are angels that are attracted to different colors. Angels communicate with you through numbers. So a lot of people are familiar with 111. A lot of people are familiar with 444. But your angels, the language that they use generally when they're trying to get your attention about something is numbers. So pay attention when you see repetitive numbers, because when you see those repetitive numbers, it is your angels trying to communicate with you about something. So be aware. If you're curious about it at all, just ask. Just ask. And then again, start to seek that information for yourself. If you're a Bible person, get into your Bible. You know, Google's great. Ask Google questions about angels. There are angels of love. There's angels of money. There are angels of prosperity, business. There's angels of health. There are angels of relationships. There's an angel for everything that you could ever imagine. And they know far more than we ever could. So think about that. Think about having someone by your side that is your ultimate guide in helping you do, be, and have whatever you want in this physical life. That's what your angels are. All right, so I could talk about that all night. I'll have to do another video about that because I love my angels. And the third question that I got a lot of this week was about how to handle feeling a little down during the holiday. What is it that you can do to help, lift your energy and keep your vibration up if you are really suffering a loss, or if you're lonely or going through something, or you're going to be spending the holidays alone, are you going to be around a lot of family members that maybe you don't really get along with, whatever the case may be. So here's the remedy for that. Let's talk about that, because that is a very, very important topic, and it's really a serious topic. Depression is real. So a lot of times people don't think, or in the past, we are raising the awareness around depression and suffering depression. People are speaking out about it more, and so there's an awareness being raised. Depression is real, and around the holidays, many people commit suicide and get really in a bad place because they are alone. So this is really serious for me, because a couple of years ago, I lost my mom, and it was very, very hard for me to interact, especially around the holidays, Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. And there are days that I still find myself getting in that funk and really just wanting to withdraw and kind of be by myself because I miss my mom so much. And what I've done and what has worked for me is, number one, I talk about how I feel. So if you have someone that you can confide in and that you can talk to about how you're feeling and what's going on, that is super duper duper important. If you are trying to hold those emotions in, then you will find that you will be struggling with that depression because you're suppressing. And as spiritual beings, we're not supposed to suppress. We are supposed to be able to actually speak about what it is that we're feeling. We're actually supposed to feel emotions. So a lot of times we're taught that you shouldn't feel those emotions and you just handle it and you suck it up and blah, 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 blah. And I know that in my community specifically, being depressed, in the African American community, being depressed is a sign of weakness. I mean, let's just put it out there. A lot of times back in the day, our parents did not believe in going to see psychiatrists and talking to people. It is very important, I am going to tell you, no matter who you are, what race you are, what creed, color, where you come from, what your background is, if you are having a hard time, prayer is dynamic. And a lot of us are taught, pray your way through it. However, sometimes that prayer, God will direct you to go talk to someone or to go seek out someone. If you are feeling like you cannot handle it alone, then you need to go talk to someone. Find someone that you can confide in. Also, I did a lot of journaling through my very dark times. After I left my mother, I wrote down how I feel. I began to record videos and talk to not only my mother, but my children and my family. And some of those videos no one has ever seen yet. But I did those things as an outlet for those emotions. Don't suppress your emotions during the holiday season, because if you do, you will find that you are creating a deeper hole instead of creating light. People who love you want you to be happy. People who truly love you and want what's best for you would be glad to sit down and talk to you and spend some time with you. A lot of those thoughts that we have, that everybody's too busy and everybody has their own life and nobody's concerned about me and don't nobody want to talk about me, don't nobody want to talk to me, let me tell you, those are really just thoughts in your own head. If you reach out and you say, hey, look, I am having a really rough time. I'm having a hard time around this. They will talk to you. Also, there are prevention lines, suicide prevention, depression, all kinds of lines and outlets. I will include some of those links in the bottom of this video as well, where you can reach out to people that are professionally trained to talk to you and help you. And it is a wonderful, wonderful feeling to be able to talk to someone who truly gets it. So, that is some of the things that I do. I also do a lot of mantras and a lot of decrees during the holiday season. I am constantly feeding myself with good stuff. I stay in a very positive mode. I stay around positive people. I read positive things. Anything that I can do to uplift my spirits during the holiday, that is what I do, because I know that it is a trying time for me. And if it is a trying time for you, then you should try some of those things as well. All right, guys, I am going to let you go. I'm going to get out of here and get back to filling some more orders. Again, if you've never shopped in our spiritual store, I'm going to put the link right here, and you can go down and click that link. We got some great stuff. Crystals, bracelets, we have candles, oils, anything you can imagine. Anything that you need for your spiritual journey, we've got it in that store. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe so you do not miss an update from me. And I thank you, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Talk to you later. Bye for now.